Would you like to come in?
It's about time.
Sit down. You look tired.
I haven't slept.
How are you feeling?
Bloody hell do you think I feel? I'm out of time.
No change then.
No.
It's still 5 o'clock?
Yes! Paul, what am I going to do?
Firstly, I need you to tell me everything which has happened.
I've already told you.
I know certain things from our previous sessions, and your telephone conversation yesterday was slightly confusing to say the least. For me to get any help in this matter, I need a much clearer picture than I have at present.
There isn't time for that.
Marcus.
Paul, it'll be here at 5 o'clock. I haven't got time to chat.
For us to get any use, we have to talk this through. Shall we? Shall we?
Exactly what do you need to know?
Everything.
But there isn't time.
We have an hour.
You might have an hour. I've got less than 40 minutes.
Very well. We can either sit here and wait for 5 o'clock, or we can try and do something about it.
All right. Where should I begin?
At the beginning,
Well, I first started to notice something was different after last week's session.
from the beginning,
Right, from the beginning. Well, I first started to notice that something was different about 2 weeks ago, as you know.
and what was your initial reaction?
Well, I didn't realise what was happening at first. Well, who would? They were just little things. Things that happen every day. Things that people laugh about but pay no attention to. Odd coincidences. The type that always happen to people. But thinking about it, it started before then. Oh, not the coincidences, just something. A feeling. Mind you, it could have been happening before that and I just didn't notice. No. I first noticed when I was late for work. 20 minutes late. I'm never late. Never! For some reason, I woke up late. When I got up, I felt different somehow. Out of sorts. Out of sync. Yes, out of sync. At the time, I just put it down to the panic of being late. But it wasn't that. It was something else.
Anderson Wayne, Stuart speaking. No, I'm afraid Mr. Ad as well. He isn't in the office at the moment. Can I help at all? Yes, you see, that is more Mr. Adams' field. Can I get him to bring you back? Okay, go on. And what is it concerning? Yes, okay. Yes, I see. Okay, I'll get him to give you a ring back as soon as he gets in. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh God, I'm sorry, Stu, just blame me.
Traffic?
No. I just slept in.
Slept in? You? You're not ill, are you? I mean, it's getting chaotic enough around here without you.
No, I'm fine. Honestly. A little bit phased, maybe. I don't think I've woken up properly. What did Whittaker want?
He wants to talk to you about it. How did you know Drum?
Who? Whittaker?
Yeah.
Didn't you tell me?
No.
Oh. Well, I must have heard you talking to him. What do you want?
He wants to talk to you about an option.
On what?
Oh, it's a new company. They're a computer-ready design. They're called...
Microtech.
Yeah. How did you...
Lucky guess.
Oh. Who is he anyway?
Who?
Whittaker.
No idea.
No?
What?
Nothing.
Maybe someone...
What? What's wrong?
Hi, Claire. No, don't worry. I'm fine now. I don't know what it was. I just felt a bit strange. About 20 minutes or so. What about you? Oh, God, I'm sorry, Kay. Just blame me, okay? Oh, you did? Fine. Look, Claire, I've got to go. I missed an important call. He's ringing back in a minute. Okay, I'll speak to you then. Yes, bye, Claire.
Who's ringing back?
Whittaker.
No. No, he's not. He wanted you to ring him back as soon as you got in.
Are you sure?
That's what he said.
Oh. Right. Well, let's see what my mistake turns up. Did you fancy a drink at lunchtime? At the Nelson?
Oh, red wine's thinking like, eh?
Full seldom differ.
Spooky. Now what's wrong? What are you looking for?
There. I knew we had one somewhere.
What's that for? I don't believe it. Marcus, how the hell did you... Oh, Christ, now what?
It's Whittaker.
Hello? Oh, hello, Mr. Whittaker. No, he hasn't returned yet. Yes. Oh, I see. And you're leaving now, are you? Right. Well, have you got a mobile? Yes, I've got it. Yes, okay, I'll get him to give you a ring as soon as he returns. Okay, thank you. Yes, goodbye. Marcus!
What?
Marcus, will you please tell me how the bloody hell your light bulb was going to blow?
I didn't. Well, I don't think I did. I was just wondering if we had a spare. It was just coincidence.
A coincidence? Well, what about Whittaker ringing back? Another coincidence, I suppose. Well?
What?
Do you care to offer an explanation?
For what?
For what? For the moment, you know, all these spooky coincidences of yours. I mean, is this a wind-up if you turn into Mystic Men?
What are you talking
For the
about?
moment you're 14,
What time is it?
What?
The time?
Oh, Christ, I've got to go. I said I'm Fisher 10 minutes ago. Look, I'll see you in the Nelson, okay? Oh, if I bump into Mulder or Scully on the way down, I'll tell them you're looking for them.
Very funny.
See ya.
Bye. Yes, I'm still here. Thanks for letting me know.
That must have been very difficult for you. How did you die? Can you tell me?
It was in his sleep. He'd been ill for some time. It was lung cancer.
I'm sorry. Were you very close to your father?
Yes. But that's not why I'm telling you about it. The point is that I knew. I knew my father had died before I picked the phone up. I felt it. I felt that he was dead. I mean, I was upset about it. I still am very upset about it. I'm not here because my father died. I'm here because I knew my father had died. Don't you see? It was another spooky coincidence. It wasn't a coincidence. I was sensing things that were about to happen. Obviously, I thought it was all my imagination, that I was just tired, but it just kept happening. Over and over again. I mean, eventually it was like I was living a second ahead of everything else. Eventually I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, I couldn't tell anyone because they'd think I was cracking up. But I had to tell someone. And that's when I came to see you.
I told you all about it. But I could tell you didn't believe a word I was saying. I guess I proved it to you, didn't I? You were saying it was all my imagination. Just intuition. And it was because of my fears of the future. At one point, you kept on going on about a girl in a red coat for some reason.
We can communicate clearly with others and with ourselves by using words. But we can communicate without words. For instance, we can tell that the girl is wearing a red coat because we can see the colour of the coat is red. Intuition is based on much more subtle sense impressions and essential contact with the object. We can tell that the girl has a red coat in her wardrobe at home because she's the kind of girl who likes wearing red coats. Intuition is the acquiring of knowledge through sensory contact with the object, without the intuitor being able to explain exactly how he came by that knowledge. It is subconscious knowledge without words, based on subconscious observation without words. And in the proper circumstances, it can be more reliable and more accurate than conscious knowledge based on conscious observation. What is described as clairvoyance or mental telepathy, however, is based on something else. Something else which makes us suspect, for no apparent reason, that the girl's older sister has two red coats. Perceived mental telepathy, however, may be a function of the deeper layers of the mind. Such occurrences have been documented by leading psychologists, but it's hard to prove the veracity of such events. I've never come across it, nor am I likely to.
In your case, however, I would suggest...
I'm sorry, Marcus, did you want to say something?
No, carry on.
In your case, however, I would suggest that most of what we're experiencing is coincidence, and the rest is pure imagination. Marcus, this is fantastic. You know what I'm going to say. It can't be true. Marcus, you know what I'm going to do. This is absolutely
absolutely incredible.
It's true.
Everything you said was true.
Penguin.
Addison Wade. Oh, hello, Mr. Whittaker. How's my architect working out? Yes, that's great. Really? Yes, yes he is. I don't know how he does it. He seems to have the edge at the moment. No, I'm sorry. He's not in the office today. Yes, it's a funeral. Yes, yes it is. Can I help? Oh, what sort of flood? Yes, well, it's always best to double check when you're dealing with the housing market. Who did he suggest? Marshalls? What? The house builders? Are you sure? Well, I thought they're about to go under. I mean, their shares more or less worthless at the moment. Yes. Yes, all right, Mr. Whittaker. Please hold on a moment and I'll check it out.
Oh yes, the funeral. When was that?
It was about 5 or 6 days later. By now, I realized that I was developing a gift of foresight. And it was developing, almost proportionally. It seemed that for every day that passed, I could see a day further into the future. It was incredible.
And what was Joe's reaction to all this?
I didn't tell him. I mean, he's always saying that to be successful, you have to be one step ahead of everyone else. You need an edge. Well, what better edge for a broker to have than to be able to see into the future? It doesn't work like that. If I had told him and he believed me, which I doubt, he'd have thought we could make millions from it. That's all he thinks about. That sort of thing doesn't interest me anymore. I mean, I've made more than enough money to keep Claire and I comfortable for the rest of our lives.
And did you tell Claire?
I tried to, but she thought I was talking about our plans for the future.
Plans?
Well, we'd more or less decided that I'd sell my half of the business to Stuart and retire early.
And how did you feel about that?
Well, I had mixed feelings about it. Christ, there's only 20 minutes left! Are you sure those tests showed nothing? I mean, they made a mistake.
No.
Well, what the hell is it then?
I don't know. But in the meantime, we need to continue with this session. Shall we? Shall we?
Where was I?
You could see almost a week into the future.
Oh, yes. Yes, you'd think that would be a gift, wouldn't you? Like I said, it doesn't work like that. I mean, it's not as if I could conjure up next week's winning lottery numbers or anything. They were just random flashes. And they always related to me or what was going on around me. Like with you, I didn't consciously try to predict what you were going to say. It just came to me. Penguin. You should have seen your face. I bet you thought you were going mad.
Yes, yes. It was a rather memorable occasion. So, Marcus, it was 5 or 6 days later. You could see almost a week into the future. But the premonitions weren't as frequent or as clear as they had been. And you had just been to your father's funeral.
Mr. Whittaker, are you still there? Right, just a second. Okay, I've been through every source of information I can think of, and I can't see any news about Marshalls whatsoever. No. Yes, and I was right about their shares. They're trading at 1/64th a penny apiece. Look, exactly what did Marshall tell you? Bought out? enough money at the moment. How much should I put down for you? Right. Yeah. Okay. Okay, consider it done. Okay, Mr. Whitaker. Goodbye. Hi. How did it go?
Not too bad. There weren't too many people there, unfortunately. Most of Dad's generation have gone now. So Claire and I, a few people from home, were the only ones there. Joe and Amanda are still in Hong Kong. Couldn't get the time off. They were both very upset.
I'm sorry, Marcus.
No, Stu. It's fine, honestly. I guess I knew who would be there, so it wasn't a surprise.
That's not too bad.
Stu, I need to talk to you about something.
Anonymous. What about
The future.
the future?
Well, more specifically, our future.
Go on.
I'm giving it up, Stu. I want you to buy me out.
What?
I've had enough. I've lived and breathed the market for years. I need to stop.
You need a rest. I hope will sort you out.
No, Stu. Claire and I have been talking about it for over a year now. It's wearing me down. I've been getting anxiety attacks. I haven't been able to sleep for almost a
You've
week.
been under no strain. What, your father or anything?
Look, Stu, I don't really want to get into it right now. I just thought you should know, that's all.
Marcus, you just said that you lived and breathed this business. Well, if that's true, you can't just stop. You love this game. It makes you who you are. Besides, what are you going to do? Watch TV? Play golf? A spot of gardening? That's not you. Look, do you remember Henderson? He died early, 5 years ago, and he was your age. Look what happened to him. They buried him last year.
Yes, Stu, I know all that. But it's what we've decided. It's not fair to Claire. I spend all my waking hours away from home. We never get to see each other anymore, Stu. I'm missing seeing my kids growing up.
Look, I've got a meeting in half an hour, and I need to get up to speed with you. You go home and we'll talk about this tomorrow. I've got an order to you.
I'm sorry, Stu.
We'll talk tomorrow. Anderson, wait. Stuart speaking.
Stu,
Can you hold on, please?
one more thing. Tell Claire I hate surprise birthdays.
Anderson, wait. Stuart speaking. Claire! Hi. How did it go? Yes, Marcus was saying. It's a shame. No, I'm afraid he's just left. For what? Oh, funny you should mention that. I think we'd better call it off. We've been rumbled.
There were a lot of events occurring in your life at that time, Marcus, which involved some sense of loss. Firstly, and perhaps most dramatically, there was the death of your father. With that comes the realization that you are now the sole survivor of the oldest generation of your family. That's a milestone event in any person's life. The end of one chapter and the start of another. Then there was the loss of your career. You have spent your entire adult life striving to achieve your ambition of success in the stock market. You have achieved it. You have achieved career success. You have achieved financial success. You have a successful marriage. You have successful children. Success has been your driving force. And with the achievement of that success, you have lost the focus of that driving force. You have nothing left to achieve. And then there is the matter of your age. The fact that you're not looking forward to celebrating your next birthday wouldn't itself suggest that you are maybe preoccupied with your own mortality.
Paul, I've got 10 minutes left and all you can do is spout shit! It's coming, Paul! It's coming bloody fast and I don't know what to do! I feel so bloody helpless.
Yes, I know, and I'm sorry, but we must carry on. I just want to clarify the events of last week. At that point you could see almost a week into the future, but your premonitions weren't as strong as they were. Is that the point at which they stopped growing? Is that right, Marcus?
Sorry?
Was it then that your premonitions stopped growing?
Yes. Yes, it just stayed where it was. And the next day I could see forward, still a week into the future. I thought I'd have to spend the rest of my life like that, being able to see a week into the future. Can you imagine it?
But it didn't stay like that, did it?
No. No. And the next day I could see forward only 6 days. It was a day less. The next day was only 5 days. But you know all this. I mean, I've read it when I told you.
Yes, I know. I'm just trying to get a full picture. So, your premonitions hadn't merely stopped growing, they were actually starting to regress.
Yes! Yes, they were regressing at exactly the same rate as they had grown. I mean, I was losing 1 day per day. If you see what I mean. Great. I thought it was just temporary. By this time next week, I'll be back to normal. I can get on with my life. My new life. Whatever that was going to be now.
Had you made any plans?
Not really. Just Claire and I decided to go on a long holiday as a combined celebration of my early retirement and my birthday. It was a skiing holiday. Actually, it was when we were talking about it yesterday that it hit me.
That something was wrong,
Yes.
and this was yesterday.
Yes. Yes, I just come in to go over some of the sign of the details with Stu. He was on the phone when I got there.
Really? That's great. It's just what you both need. And are you looking forward to it? Great. I'll tell you what, you'll have a wonderful time. Yes. And where are you going? Skiing? Where? St. Moritz? Oh, God, you'll have a fantastic time. We went there on our honeymoon, you know. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever enjoyed myself so much in my entire life. We didn't do much skiing, though. Sorry? No, he'll be all right. He's just been a bit stressed out with everything. Yes. Yes, he is, yes. The what? Oh, the investment. Well, let's just say I had a little bit of inside information on a small house building operation is about to collapse. Let's just say I did very well out of it in the end. Yes. Yes, yes, I did. Yes. Look, Claire, he's just arrived. I'll put you on. Okay. Yes, you too. Goodbye.
Oh. Cheers.
And happy birthday.
There's nothing happy about it. Hi, Claire. You all packed? No, Claire, you just open them and put them on my desk. I'll have a look at them when I get back. Well, it may be an important day for some people, Claire, but it really isn't for me. I really would prefer to forget about it. What? Yes, Claire, just treat it like any other day. All right, I can go out for a meal tonight if you want. No, Claire, of course I don't mind. What? Tomorrow? Well, I'm going to be busy winding things up here for most of the day. And the lawyer is due at
4:30.
4:30 for the sign-over. So I should be finished by about 5. Yes, Claire, I know it's a bit late. We'll have plenty of time to make the flight. Yes, Claire, 5. I promise. I have nothing after that. No, Claire, that's it. Nothing. The end. No, Claire, you're not having it in writing. On my honour, Claire. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. After 5 o'clock.
What's wrong?
Shit!
Marcus! What's wrong?
5 o'clock.
Marcus!
Shit!
Claire's still on the phone.
Oh my god.
Marcus!
That's why.
Claire!
Claire, I've got to go. I just realised something.
Marcus! What the hell is wrong?
Oh my god, 5 o'clock!
You're not making sense!
I can't see past 5 o'clock!
What about it?
I can't see past 5 o'clock!
What about it?
Oh Christ, well, it's a bloody nightmare. It's absolutely insane.
Marcus, what's wrong? What are you looking for? What are you going to tell me what's wrong or not?
I'm sorry, Stu, I can't. It's personal. Hello? I need to speak to Paul urgently. I don't care if he's with someone. I need to speak to him now. Yes, it is an emergency. Marcus Adams. Thank
Look, is there anything I can
you.
do?
No. Well, actually, yes, there is.
What?
Give me a cigarette.
What?
A cigarette!
You haven't smoked in years.
Well, maybe I'll just start it again. Paul, it's Marcus. I need to see you. Well, now. Well, can't you reschedule or something? Well, when then? No, Paul, that'll be too late. It has to be tomorrow. No, it has to be before 5. Look, Paul, I can't exactly explain right now, but... Just a minute. Stu, this is personal.
Oh, fine, I'll just, go and get some coffee. I'll be getting some coffee.
I'm sorry, Paul, there was someone here. The problem. I'll tell you what the problem is, Paul. You know I phoned last week and told you that the gift was disappearing. That it was regressing and that I was going to be alright. Well, it isn't disappearing, Paul. It isn't regressing, and I'm not going to be alright. I mean it, Paul, that I can still see into the future as much as I could before. And probably further if it's still growing, but... No, Paul, I just thought it was regressing, but... For Christ's sake, Paul, just let me explain. I thought it was regressing because it was decreasing at a rate of 1 day per day. A week ago, I could see a full week ahead. Up until tomorrow. The day after, I could see only 5 days ahead. Up until tomorrow. The day after, I could see only 4 days ahead. Up until tomorrow. Up until tomorrow, Paul Christ, don't you see? It's bloody obvious. I'm still able to see into the future. I just can't see past tomorrow. Yes! And it's not Any time tomorrow, Paul. It's 5 o'clock tomorrow. 5 o'clock to the second. I know, Paul, because the nearer I get to it, the clearer it becomes. Paul, I can't see past tomorrow because there's nothing there! There's nothing there, Paul, nothing. Bloody hell am I going to do now? Oh God.
Marcus,
I can see it.
In the distance,
Yes. It's like a line.
a distinct line.
There was never a line before. I can't see past it. I can't see past it.
There's nothing there.
No future. Just
Blackness.
Marcus,
I can see it clearer now.
Marcus, can you hear me?
It's getting closer.
Marcus,
It's getting closer.
Marcus, look at me. Look at me. Good. I want you to listen to me.
What time is it?
Marcus, listen to me.
The time!
It's 2 minutes to 5.
2 minutes!
Stop.
I'm going to be dead in 2 minutes, Paul.
You're not going to die, Marcus.
You kept me talking.
I promise you, you're not going to die.
No, please.
I'll help you if you'll let me.
Please.
Will you let me help you?
Please.
It's not real, Marcus. It's a delusion.
Hurry, Paul, the line is getting closer.
You've had them before. It's a symptom of psychosis.
Please help me, Paul.
Just focus on my voice, Marcus.
The line!
It's not real.
Hurry, Paul, for Christ's sake, it's getting closer.
You've been suffering from it for 10 years.
Closer.
You've been coming here for 10 years. Do you remember?
No.
Ever since the accident, you've got to remember.
No.
She's dead, Marcus. Claire's dead, Marcus. It was a skiing accident. She was going too fast.
Please, Paul, I can see it.
Control. Went over the edge.
No.
Died instantly.
No.
You've got to accept it.
Please!
It's because you wouldn't accept it that you became ill.
No.
You've been reliving those last 2 weeks over and over again.
Please, Paul.
Hoping to change them. Hoping to change the future.
No.
Please.
That's why you thought you could see into the future.
Please.
It's a delusion.
Oh, God.
Brought about by your will to change the future.
God.
Your fear of the future. A future without your father.
Paul,
Without your work. Without Claire.
it's not a line, Paul. It's an edge. An edge. Oh, God.
Marcus, do exactly as I say.
It's coming towards
Marcus,
us.
focus on me.
I can see it.
Marcus, focus on my voice.
Darkness.
Focus on me. Marcus,
Getting closer.
keep away from it.
It's closer.
Keep away, Marcus. Marcus, listen to me.
I can hear something.
Marcus, listen to
It's
me.
getting louder.
No, Marcus.
I can see it.
Look away.
It's the wind.
Look away from it,
It's
Marcus.
getting louder. It's so loud.
Look away.
It's right in front of me.